Hello, my dearest friends. Svetlana Shlapak, the founder of ukvisasuccess.com is here. If you are an international or a family member of an international, you are probably quite naturally concerned about your present and future rights to remain in the UK. I have been practicing UK immigration law for over a decade now and discovered that a lot of internationals and their family members have only a very vague idea about their immigration rights in the UK. And to rectify this, I decided to create this special frequently asked show where I'll be answering various questions and clarifying different aspects of EU law. If you find these videos useful, please do like them, subscribe to my channel and share them with those who may benefit from them. And here is your next question. EU nationals and their family members retained rights of residence for family members of EU nationals where an EU national has died. This is category number 1. In my previous overview video, I've explained that there are 4 major categories of people who can claim that they have retained their right of residence. And in today's video, I'll concentrate on the first category, where the EU national family member has died. There are 3 major requirements which you will need to meet in order to succeed in the application. Number 1, you will need to prove that you were a family member of an international who has died. Normally, this is done by the way of producing either a marriage certificate, or if you are related in some other capacity, you will need to produce either a birth certificate or some other documents confirming your relationship. The second requirement to meet is to prove that the EU national has died and he or she was a qualified person for at least 1 year immediately before his or her death, and in other words, that he or she was a worker, self-employed, or a student or self-sufficient person. And the third requirement to satisfy is that you are either a worker yourself, or you're self-employed or self-sufficient, or a family member of such a person. Let me give you an example. Paolo was a national of Italy and he came to the UK in 2012, and he has been living in this country and working since that time. Stella is a national of Morocco. In other words, she is a non-EU national, and she was Paolo's wife, and she has been residing in the UK together with Paolo since 2012. Stella was a housewife and never worked in the UK. Unfortunately, Paolo died last week, and the question is, can Stella remain living in the UK on the basis that she has retained her right of residence in the UK? Okay, let us analyze this case scenario together. The first requirement is satisfied because Stella is a family member and Paolo has died. The way of proving is simply providing a marriage certificate to confirm that they were married and related to each other as husband and wife. The second requirement, we need to prove that Paolo was a qualified person for at least 1 year immediately before his death. And yes, this requirement is also satisfied because we know that he has been working in the UK since 2012. And the requirement number 3, well, it all depends on the circumstances of this particular case. So we'll need to ask further questions in order to establish whether or not Stella actually meets this requirement. We know that she never worked in the UK, and we don't have any information to prove that she was a self-employed person. So she is neither a worker nor a self-employed person. However, she may still meet the requirement if she can provide us with evidence confirming that she is self-sufficient. So if she has savings to prove that, then she should be fine with the application, and her retained right of residence application will be successful. However, if she doesn't have any savings, then the application is likely to be refused. And this was the explanation of the first category of the family members with the retained right of residence. In my next 3 videos, I'll explain the remaining 3 categories, giving you various examples, so stay tuned. Due to Brexit situation and the uncertainty surrounding rights of EU nationals and their family members in the UK, permanent residence application forms topic became particularly relevant. I've noticed that some of you are completely lost in this 85-page form full of legal terms spread across the 19 sections. And therefore I've created a free expert secrets guide on how to complete this permanent residence EEA PR form, and you can now claim your own free copy at bit.ly/free guide on EEA PR form. This offer is very limited though, so don't be left behind and claim your copy today. Please give thumbs up, subscribe, and share this information with those who may benefit from it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.